Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Miles Dogger 24/7 production, and we are back with some SAU Dynasty here in NCAA 06. Now today we're taking on the 5-4 Florida State Seminoles. Remember last year we beat them in Florida or on Florida State's campus as the #1 team in the country. They were #1. We were like number, I don't even know, some in the top 5, top 10, and we beat them, and that kind of sealed our ticket to the Sugar Bowl. This time around, we're the top dogs. Okay, not the top dogs, because we lost last week as the #1 team in the country, but we're the ranked team, and they are the unranked team. So let's get into this ball game. This most likely will be my last commentary like this, my last post commentary. From here on out, I'll probably be doing live comms for one major reason. When we do, as my man Bonnet gets a strip right there, when I do post comms, I'm always trying to make sure that the game kind of stays close, so I don't really try to blow out the computer. But forget that, man, because this is supposed to be our national championship year, and most likely it won't happen. Even if we win this game right here, most likely it will not happen. So I'm pretty disappointed about that. But from here on out, we are just going to try to dog teams and give you guys that national championship that you guys deserve. So let's get into the commentary. We make them punt. We get the ball to Hargrove, and Hargrove goes nowhere. That is a horrible play call right there. Now on 3rd and 10, Adrian Smith going to roll on out. He's looking, and I don't know who that is too, and that's going to be a pick six. So that sucks, man. Right off the bat, they get a pick six, and now it is 7-0, and we are down. So we get the ball to Richie Thompson. You saw him. He is tied for 4th with touchdowns in the whole country, doing his thing. 2nd and 6, we get the ball right back to the speedy back, and he's going to break a tackle. And I was holding my daughter, and she decided to get down as I'm playing, and I had to let her go, and then I had to stop running. Which sucks, but you know what? Life is life. Anyway, 2nd and 6 after we pick up a gain of 4. And look at Chad Johnson down the sideline, crosses the 35 and gets brought down about the 30-yard line. Move those chains for the SAU Bulls. Going back, the pass is Smith, and that pass hits the grass. We're trying to find Mark Cole over the middle, but he can't hang on to it. Now Smith looking, takes a shot deep, caught by Ryan Ross. Touchdown SAU, and just like that, this ball game is all tied up at 7 apiece. So that's definitely what I wanted to see by my man Adrian Smith. He threw a pick on the last drive, but then he comes right back, throws a touchdown pass, a beautiful touchdown pass at that to Ryan Ross. But now here comes Florida State Jones looking like Peter Warwick, rocking that number 9 like back in the day. Then McCullum, he gets upfield, crosses the 50 in SAU territory, finally gets brought down at the 39-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Florida State Seminoles on 1st and 10. Horton, a.k.a. Horton 2, he's going to roll back, and he's going to throw that pass, and that pass hits the grass. We were like, get that thing about here. They try to do an end around with Jensen, but that play gets blown up by Latterman. Now it's 3rd and 15, standing tall in the park. Here's Horton throwing off his back foot, gonna find Jones, who makes a man miss, then breaks the tackle. Finally gets brought down by Bonner, but not until he picks up a fresh set of down. 2nd and 10, going to the flat. That's gonna be caught by McCullum. He breaks a tackle, and he's gonna pick up another fresh set of downs for Florida State. So Florida State, they get set up at the 17-yard line of SAU. They're going to find Jones on the en route, and he's going to pick up another first down. 1st and goal. McCullum fighting off of one SAU defender and then walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And now we're right back down by 7. Going over the middle, we're going to find Mark Cole, who makes the catch, move those chains for the SAU Bulls. From the 24-yard line out, up that gut with Richie Thompson, and Richie Thompson is going to pick up a big first down. No, they're going to mark him inches short, so on 2nd and 1, we will pick up the first down. Up that gut with Richie Thompson. Now we get the ball to Seth Bryant, and Seth Bryant, our redshirt freshman, he cuts upfield and picks up a first down. So it's 1st and 10. Smith rolling on out. Smith will take a shot deep to the big tight end, but McFarland, he steps in front of that one, picks it off, gets up to the 50, breaks a tackle, and finally gets brought down at the SAU 48-yard line. 2nd interception thrown by Adrian Smith. So McCullum, he gets the carry, and a huge hit. Oh my gosh, check that man's blood pressure. McCullum, he gets the carry, and he gets shut down, and now it's going to be 4th down, 4th and 1 from 39. They decide to go for it, and Bonner is there, and he lays a huge hit. And that's going to give the ball right back to SAU. Down by 7, we get the ball to Hargrove. He tries to get away from the corner, but he's going to get brought down after a gain of 6. Play action pass. Smith looking, throws it as he gets hit, and the fullback didn't even look for the ball, and that goes right into the hands of McFarland again. And yet again, we throw another pick, third pick of the first half. It is getting pretty ridiculous. So McCullum, he gets to carry again, breaks one tackle, jumps over a man, and gets brought down after a gain of 7 from the 41-yard line out, 2nd and 3. They get the ball right back to him, and he's going to pick up a first down, move those chains for the Seminoles. They get the ball to him a third straight time, and on another carry by him, he picks up another chunk of yards from the 27-yard line on 2nd and 3. They get the ball to McCullum, and he gets brought down, and that is going to be another first down. So they are just grounding and pounding the ball right down our throats. Horton's who he's going to drop back the pass, and he's going to find his man out of bounds, but he makes the catch before he does get pushed out. So it's 2nd and 2. They give the ball up. That got to McCullum, and Bonner is there to shut him down, but he still has enough to move those chains. Now Horton looking, has time, takes a shot to the end zone, caught by Jones. Touchdown, Florida State. And now it's 21-7. We need to answer that touchdown with a touchdown of our own. Beautiful move right there by Richie Thompson. He takes it to the right side and picks up a first down. Now direct snap to the left side. Richie Thompson, he's going to pick up another nice gain. That's going to set up 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line. Looking for Cole on the slant route. Makes the catch. Move those chains for the SAU Bulls. First down from the 48-yard line to give it to Seth Bryant. Breaks on to the open field. Gets brought down, but has enough to move those chains yet again. 2nd and 10, direct snap to the right side. There goes Richie Thompson. Picks up a big first down in the Florida State Seminole territory. Down at the 15-yard line. Smith looking. Smith rolls to the left side. Going to the end zone to Chad, and that's going to be intercepted for the 4th time this half. And he's not done as he takes this one up to the 22-yard line, and there's a lot of people that want to see the Elite 11 quarterback. He might have to be the starting quarterback going into next season as Bonner gets to use a pick, going to return this thing inside the 20, gets up to about the 23-yard line, but that's going to do it for the first half of play. A lot of people forget about that Elite 11 quarterback. He was penciled in to be the starting quarterback until we decided to redshirt him, but there will definitely be an open competition going into next season to see who's going to be the starting quarterback. So 21-7 right now, the number 8 team in the country is struggling to unranked Florida State. Richie Thompson to the right side, makes a man miss, then takes a vicious hit, but he picks up the first down. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Smith looking, going to find Ross, who puts it on the turf, but Cole is there to recover the fumble, and that is going to be a big first down for SAU. Hargrove going to cut it across the grain, and he's going to pick up a first down, move those chains for SAU from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6, Smith looking, Smith under pressure, and Smith goes down. 3rd and 15 from the 42-yard line. Now Smith, he's going to take a shot deep to Chad, and that pass hits the grass, and we're forced to give the ball right back to Florida State. Horton, he's going to roll out, throw this one to the tight end. That's Edwards on 3rd down, and they have enough to move those chains. Send a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Direct snap to McCullum, but he goes nowhere. This defense is still hitting hard, even though we're down by 14. Horton over the middle, going to find Jones, and he has enough to pick up the first down. So ball is at the Florida State 38, going to give it to McCullum. He's going to break one tackle, fight off a man, then get brought down after a gain of about 4. Going to set up 2nd and 6 from the 42-yard line, still in Florida State territory. The give is to McCullum, and Bonner is there with a huge hit. That is his 2nd forced fumble of the ball game. He got an interception right before the half, so he is out there straight beasting and feasting and giving SAU a chance. Thompson takes it to the right side, and he's going to get brought down after 1 yard on the play. He gives it to Thompson again, cuts it to the left side, being chased from behind, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. It looks like no, it's going to be 3rd and 1. They give it to Hargrove. Hargrove breaks a tackle up there, and he's going to pick up the first down. Trying to come back is SAU to give it to Thompson. Thompson picking up the first down. Thompson gets brought down out of bounds after a gain of 15. Move those chains for the SAU Bulls. 3rd and 10. Cole breaks the tackle after he makes the catch, headed to the first down marker, but they're going to say that he's inches short of the first down. SAU decides to go for it. Richie Thompson gets brought down, and by the way Florida State is acting, he did not pick it up. So 2nd and 7 for the Seminoles to get it to McCullum, but he gets brought down by Latimer, and that's going to make it 3rd and 10 from the 5-yard line. Shotgun set for Florida State. They go with the ground game again, and McCullum on 3rd and 10 picks up the first down. This defense is balling all day, but we need them to get the ball back for the offense, who is struggling today to say the least. 2nd and 13 from the 13-yard line. Florida State out of the gun, play action pass. Horton again throws one to the flat. He's going to have his man Bonner's there. His third strip, and that's going to be another turnover. And this time the SAU offense has to get the ball into the end zone. Thompson makes one man miss. Thompson down the sideline, breaks a tackle, fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, SAU. Florida State, they take over to give us to the backup tailback. He gets the carry. He picks up the first down. Move those chains. McCullum up that gut. He's going to pick up a nice gain of about 7, maybe call it 8, and now it's going to be 2nd and 2. McCullum up that gut, and they're going to pick up another first down. Gets brought down by Bonner. He has up to 9 tackles on the day so far. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. McCullum, he's going to cut upfield, but he goes nowhere. Gets brought down by Baker. From the 35 of SAU, it is 2nd and 9, shotgun set. Horton with the ball, standing tall in the pocket, steps up, throws it on the run, has a man, and Edwards makes the catch in between 3 SAU defenders. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Bonner, he fights off of a block, brings him down, but brings him down in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for McCullum and SAU. And Florida State, FSU. So Florida State, they go down the field, they score. Now SAU, they take over, down by 14, takes a shot deep to Chad. Chad makes the catch, and the best tight end in the country is coming up big today. Down by 14, we got to hurry up the score. Smith looking, go to the flat. Richard Thompson, he makes the catch. And he gets pushed out of bounds after picking up the first down. Smith going to the end zone to Cole, who brings it in. Touchdown, SAU. And we have been relying on our defense all day. Can they answer the call one more time to give this offense that put this whole team in the hole the ball back? So McCullum, he gets the carry, fights off a tackle, finally gets brought down at about the 24-yard line. They go with the ground game again, and McCullum gets brought down by Bonner. Now he's over 10 tackles for the game. 3rd and 6. McCullum knows the play fake. Horton with time rolls to the right side, throws back to the left side. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be enough for a first down for Florida State on 3rd down. From the 34-yard line, Horton is going to take a lot of time off of the clock. They give us to McCullum on a direct snap, and he's going to pick up another nice little game, but more importantly, he's going to keep the clock running. McCullum up that guy. This time he keeps the clock running, and he breaks a tackle, and he picks up the first down. This defense looks tired. They look gassed, but they got to suck it up one more time in this ball game. Going to the flat. That should have been intercepted by Foster, who is the #1 contender for the Thurp Award for the best DB in the country. Horton, he picks up a gain of 4, keeping it on the ground. 3rd and 6 to give it to the tailback. He goes nowhere, but Florida State will try a 57-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the 57-yarder is hit home, and now it's time for SAU to score quickly, score as fast as possible, and then get the ball back via an onside kicker. This one is over, and Ryan Ross is shaking up, so he won't be here on the last drive. Going over the middle, Mark Cole makes the catch. That's going to be enough to move those chains. Ball's at the 26-yard line. Smith looking, has a man wide open, but throws it directly to the safety, and that's going to be all she wrote. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a change in this series. We have been going for about, I want to say, 5 or 6 seasons strong, maybe even a little bit less than that, or a little bit more than that, excuse me. But it is time to put our foot on the throats of our opponents. From here on out, the best players will play. The players I am best with will play. As of right now, Hargrove, he's a better running back, but we can all see Richie Thompson's talent when it comes to breaking into the open field. Next season, we only have 1 game left, and then we have the bowl game, but next season, the Elite 11 quarterback who's going to be a redshirt freshman, if he's better, he will start. Even though I do like Adrian Smith, and even though he had a fantastic start to his college career, we need to be winning national championship games, and we can't be losing 3 games in a season. Next video, it will be a live comm, so I hope I will see you guys there, and I hope you guys have a best rest of your day. You know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Hot sauce!